Good day, my name is Sasha and here's Dorothy. And we're showing that now is level 2 mat exercises. Okay, Dorothy, would you have to start with a warm-up in a cat position. Okay, so we're gonna go position first with cat, nice shoulder blades are in neutral position. So you start with an inhalation now and exhale to round your back, tailbone, upper back, and then back to come up. Inhale again, 2. Release the tension of the pelvis and to the upper back and looking forward. And then slowly as you articulate. So you can feel how the spine mobilizing here. And then she release again from the tailbone, lower back, upper back, and the neck. Or you can also start with the head. And then head, upper back, middle back, and lower back. One more time to head, upper back. Very good. And just give me some movements down there, Dorothy. You can just keep moving the spine. Like a glide, like a wave, just move. Nice. Just prepare yourself for the day. One more time to glide and beautiful. Okay? That's perfect. Let's lie into your back now here, Dorothy. Okay. The next one is going to warm up your lower back with pelvic base mobility exercises. We'll start with neutral pelvis and she'll start to move on the pelvis and exhaling. You will position the knees are bent here right now. And so currently you can see the bottom part here. And the pelvis is rocking. Yep. So we call this one pelvic in movements of imprinting and neutral. And then I love to see more movements here. So I'm gonna ask Dorothy to, can you move more faster here? Just like a clock moving, like a bow, That's okay. Language on the pelvis. And let's just continue breathing as well. And then she continued to roll the hips to hip rolls, gently coming off the bed. And think of gliding your knees away out from you. And then she melts right down. Beautiful. And also to keep your neck and your shoulders tension free when doing these exercises. Okay? Nice. This is very good for your back. Melting the spine down, shoulders are completely rested down. One more time. Good. So after a long hour flight, this is a very perfect exercise you need to do in your hotel room. Okay. And last one. So she does roll the pelvis to imprint. She lift the butt slowly, gently. And then she hold, inhale, and she melt the spine down. Good. Now she's gonna open her arms now, and the legs are together. Bring them together, and then she's gonna add some little spin of the spinal on the lower back, and then she turn your head to the left, and allows the brain more stretches, parallel stretch the head to the lower back, and then breathe back into inhaling, and then slow to turn your head again to the side. Good. And again, and we're gonna see again more movements of the lower back here. Just move and move. That's very good. Nice. Gliding the back and working on to release the tension and go back to center. That's a warm up. So we're going to proceed to our exercise. Are you ready, Dorothy? Good. We're proceeding now to the roll back hundreds and the 5 power ups you're going to work as well. Okay. We'll start first with the roll back. Raise your arms and forward now here. As you start, articulate your lower back to imprint it, moving your hips away from your legs. As you exhale in, and continue all the way down to your back. And raise your arms to the back as well. Great. You can modify your legs as lengthen or bend knees all the time. Raise your arms up again to inhale. You start with imprint and roll the head to come up. Exhale, articulate nice and easy and work your abdominal here, and you go back to this position. Inhale 2, she rolls again your back. So sit to it at your back is a very good imprint position that will not be in pain as you do this exercise. Raise your arms up again to inhale, imprint it, roll again. We're going to do a couple of 5 times of this, and slow to recover to bend your knees and hold. So roll again and roll spine again away from the legs. Nice and easy and smooth, and raise your arms up again. Good. We have one more time. And this is the last one. We'll be working onto abdominal to warming up because the next exercise will be the hundreds. And the last one will be roll the spine again, feel the spine, and keep your shoulders relaxed and raise your arms to the back. You circle the arms now here, Dorothy, and then you transition now to one leg tabletop. So don't forget the imprint, okay? And the left leg follow. So all throughout the exercise of the hundreds, your pelvis will be imprinting, okay? She come up now to slowly to roll the head and shoulders are glide forward, and then she extend the legs and out. We're gonna introduce her now here. It's a long breath. Just hold this abdominal here contracted all throughout. I should continue breathing on inhale, and then she exhale. Watch out your shoulders here all the time. And if you find that your neck is reacting in pain, you can just slowly relax your neck as well. Or we can also bend your knees as you continue working on this position. But Dorothy is very strong, so she can go continue the legs all the way out like this. 4 more seconds. We have 3, 2, and very good. Tabletop legs, raise your arms up, and relax your head, and right foot down, and left foot down, do exhale. That's very good. Now we're going to proceed on the 5 power arms out here. We're going to start with single leg stretch, double leg stretch, lift and lower, scissors, and obliques. It's kind of your fluid here on these exercises. Again, will be imprinted all throughout the exercises, the pelvis. A tabletop right leg here, Dorothy, and the left leg follow. And then she comes up to roll the spine back and hands on the side of your knees. She will start extending the right leg, and she'll position the left, both hands on the knee. And she do it while alternating. And keep moving. Exhalation. This is a single leg stretch. Very good. There's a bicycle movements here. You keep on tracking the legs as always be in parallel. Good. Last one. And very good. Now proceed with double leg stretch. And 2. Nice and circle. This is double leg stretch. This is a combination of exercise, and I would call this one a 5 power arms. Good. Think of your taking hats off. Good. We have 3 more. I know, let's working hard there. Last one. And recover. Place your hands behind the head here, Dorothy, to relax first. Good. And she recover the legs away for 45 degrees. She will continue with the lift and lower. She inhales to lift up. Inhale. And exhale. Remember, your pelvis always be imprinted. Very good. I'm going to have a little bit curl on pelvis here, on your ribs here. And we all throughout, keep the legs in parallel. She will then do only 5 times only. And this is the last one. Lift up to 90. Hold the legs now here. She continue the scissor legs. Lower the right, left leg. Inhale and exhaling. Nice. Very good. This is a very good exercise to keep your legs toned and shape. Good. Abdominals working good. Gently shoulders retract a little bit and pulling. And 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. The legs goes up. The last one with the obliques. Bend your legs to tabletop. Both hands onto the back of the head. Extend the right leg out. Cross the shoulders. Say and switch and exhale and move. Oblique works here. Nice and easy. Yes. Continue, Dorothy. You have to feel energized and be happy doing this. I know, right? 5 and 4. 3, you can go for 8 to 10, but Dorothy can go 8 and more. That's okay, Dorothy. Thank you. Good. Right foot down and left foot. Very good. Okay, Dorothy, would you mind to go for sister down right onto your tummy? Okay, we're going to proceed to a swan extension here, and the legs position of Dorothy will be turned out and abducted, and two hands will be slightly outside the shoulders. She'll do modified first of inhale to start, and then she exhales to come all the way onto the mid back on the bottom ribs. And then she inhale, she articulate begin to come down slowly and really have to relax back the shoulders also. Glide the shoulder blades again, and I'm looking forward. So think of the marble looking away, and then coming back, and the marble towards you as well. The next one, she's going to go full extension. She glides down to arms will be full extension. You can see how the tummy coming off away from the bed, and the energy of the legs away as well from her back. And then she inhale, and then she exhale again to come down smoothly, coming down. Inhaling, and this will be the last one. To glide again away out, and feel the energy of coming the legs up as well. As you inhale, glide the spine again down, and beautifully here. Good. Transition now here. The next one will be double leg stretch. So the hands will be at the back now, and the legs are together. And you start, the shoulder blades are protracted, and you're looking to the camera here, Dorothy. Smile. There you go. And you fold the knees. Okay. So the breathing will be to inhale as you pump your legs towards your bum, and you extend exhalation. Okay? We'll start. As you start, inhale, and gently extend, and the legs open a little bit here and rotate as well. And return back, and then the neck will be rotated prior to moving the opposite side. And to continue. 1, 2, and extension. That's 2. Keep working. 1, 2, and think of the neck part here as completely tense free. And continue. 1, 2, extend. Glide and smooth. We have the last 2. Good. 2, nice. And this is the last one now here. 1, 2, and reach and hold. Very good. And coming down and easy. We'll proceed now here for your rocking pose. She will bend her knees, and both hands are holding the ankle. And this will be more, extension of the lower back as you glide the shoulder blades as you inhale and lift it up. If you're quite okay with your lower back, you can go as high, and don't push yourself. Remember, it must be pain-free all the time. Good. As you keep breathing, and then she relaxes as well now here. Very good. Then you have to end up with the short stretch. So push up your body and have to relax in here. So during the short stretch as well, you have to remember that even at your rest position, you have to remember that also is an exercise of your diaphragm on your back and to your mid back. Give me a nice breathing here as you inhale. Think of the balloon expanding and exhaling. So very good for your diaphragm also here. And very good relaxation here. Slowly as you come up, articulate as you roll your body as you coming up and here. Okay, we're going to proceed now the leg pull front and leg pull. So she comes now into cat position again here, and then slowly one leg to come up, and very good. Remember in this position, your shoulder blades are always slightly protracted, and think of knee back as lower back is pelvis in neutral as well. She will start with one leg to come up as you inhale, and then she'll lower down exhaling, and continue as a 1 and exhale. So just keep on checking your pelvis here. Nice, very good. We have just 5 times only. There you go. If you have a wrist problem doing this one, you can use your forearm as well. Good. But I know you're level 2. You can do this one easily. Yes. Or 10 times more as well. Good. And slow to bending knees. Proceed to transition. Bring your legs now in the opposite position. Notice the hands position of Dorothy here. The fingers is pointing towards your back. And then extend right leg now out. And she pops her pelvis to imprint and a beautiful pelvis in neutral here. Our line looking straight forward, and she'll guide you for right leg to leg pull. 1, exhale. 2. This is quite tough, but I know that we're going to work hard for you guys. Pelvis must be stabilized all the time. Woo. And you can see how Dorothy is working hard here. Nice. Good. And she made it smile, and that's a very good one. Great. And done. Good. And gently soften. Raise your arms up, Dorothy, as you complete this exercise with forward bend press overs. Very good. Now you snail your body forward now as you proceed to your rocking or rolling like a ball. Okay. Next, we're going to have to position your feet now coming off the bed. And you round your back to a position. And we're going to proceed with rolling like a ball. Okay? And start with an inhale. And then roll them to forward back, and then exhale to come up. That's nice. And continue. These are very good for your spine, like a massage on your back. Good one. And feel abdominal also working good. So inhale to roll the spine back, and exhale as you come up. We have one more time here. And good. Now we have the challenge more here. She opens her legs and more abducted more. And start to open leg rapid. She roll the spine again out. And then slowly come to exhalation. She inhale just 5 times. Good, and 2. Good. Notice how the shoulders and neck here. Woo. And we have one more time. We cut it off now 2, lift, and gently to bend your knees now, and bring your feet down. Okay, and then she melt the spine down. Very good. We continue the workout here is called the teaser. Teaser is quite very challenging. It teases you to work harder on the abdominal, right? She goes to pelvis in print position now. Right leg tabletop and left leg tabletop. Start with the arms to the back from here. Remember, pelvis must be all in print position to start with this one. Okay, raise your arms up, Dorothy. Inhale and roll the spine out to go a teaser position. And then you can keep the legs here in tabletop position. Or you can go challenge yourself as extension here. Continue. Very good. Nice extension here. Of working on exhale on the legs extension. Bend. Working good. We have the last 2. Blow as you exhale to come up. Inhale to recover. And this is the last one now. And so to melt the spine down. And good. Circle the arms and right foot down and left foot down. And third. Very nice. Roll over. Pelvis in print position. Okay. Shoulders relaxed. Tabletop, right leg down and left leg. Good. You will extend the legs out now in 45 degrees angle. Inhale to prepare to legs up to and roll over. So you can notice how the neck or shoulder of Dorothy in this exercise, you have to maintain the gap of the neck, the chin on the chest. And then just slowly to roll the spine. Notice how the spine articulated here. Gently recover. How she maintain, nail the head onto the mat. You can keep these legs, or we can modify it also with knees bent to come back. And then you extend again the legs out to exhale. Inhale, press the arms down a little help, and gently think of the toes reaching away out. Inhale, and then you slow to exhale again. Yeah, just 2 to 4 repetitions are very good for your back and abdominals here. Good. And then you continue as you inhale and roll against the spine here. Inhale again and gently coming down the spine. Good. And the last one will be so very good on modification. And then one more time as you slowly to roll it up to over. And don't forget, the neck should not be tense in this exercise. So you have to completely feel good on your upper back. Bend your knees and right foot down and left foot down. Good. And roll your body up. Okay, good. Now let's have to face the camera right here, Dorothy, and we have to cool down already here. Just gently put your arms on the side down here, on the side of your body, and right arm come up to inhale. Gently to the side bending here as you exhale. And hold for a while to inhale and exhale. Lower down. Come back, left arm up to inhale, gently to exhalation. Very good. And nice and easy. Good. And just keep moving like a branch of a tree. And just move. Inhale and just keep moving. Nice. Very good. So feel motion here continuously. And then now we're going to add some little lift. One more arm right up. And just give me a nice rotation here. Come into the left arm. Good, nice. And to opposite. Good. And very good. Again, that's all folks. And that's level 2 class. Hope you enjoy our routines. Thank you.